still at the receivers. And we finally got backed into the door. We're in door 12. We got here at 4:07. It is right now 9:07. So 5 hours to get in the door. And you can see there's trucks down there. I got 3 trucks beside me. I got that guy over there. He's waiting to get in the door. And then you see the truck facing the other way. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trucks waiting to get to the clean out. And I'd get out and show you, but it's really cold here. That's the entrance over there. There's probably 15 trucks there, waiting to get through the security gate. This place is a disaster. It was unbelievable. So you come in and you turn here and you go up this hill to the trailer inspection and clean out. And you get up there to the inspection and clean out, and they give you a thumbs up, and you're like, oh, I'm going to get loaded. That's an illusion, because then you get in the truck, you pull behind the truck in front of you, and they say, we'll come tell you when we have a door available. Okay. Just follow the truck in front of you. Okay. Well, I only see 2 trucks in front of me. Not too bad. Until the second truck in front of me hangs a left. Now I'm getting concerned. I'm like, why is he going? What's over there? And I thought he'd go right. That's where I thought the doors were. No. They had you pulling down in a big loop, coming back around, back down this hill, and wait for a dock. It's like, oh my. And now there are guys. When I got here, I was sitting just in front of that purple truck here, in that spot. I was like, there's about 4 guys in front of me, and now the wait is ridiculous. I don't know what they're doing with all this paper. This load's going to Panama City, to the port, so it's getting shipped overseas somewhere. Don't know, don't care. This is a lot of paper. And you can see those giant rolls of paper over there. That's what they're loading us all with. Just big rolls of brown paper. But they're paying me a lot of money to move it from here to Panama City, so I'll take it. That just kind of put us in a little bit of a bind. You know, it's 9 o'clock right now. I doubt I'll be loaded before 10. And we're probably 4 hours out from a decent truck stop. So that's all part of it, though. That's all part of it. You have some late nights and some early mornings, and sometimes they're on the same day. And you go to bed at 3 and you got to get up at 6 to make delivery. It's going to be, we won't have to get up early. We have till 3 p.m. to deliver. And we'll only be a couple hours out from our delivery from the truck stop. So that's not, that's not too hateful. The plan was get here at 4, get loaded by 6, get to the truck stop by 10 o'clock at night, and maybe watch a movie or something, relax. That's not going to happen. As soon as we get loaded, we'll get back to you. We'll let you know how long it takes. Hopefully not too long. we'll see. All right. Now this is what happens when you let it get jammed up like this. And this is half the driver's fault and half the damn shipper's fault. Because they're letting these trucks pile up. This Ash Transport right here, who's already proven he's an idiot when we first got here, because he went flying around the line like there wasn't a line there. This guy's he's gonna try to back in. I don't know which door he's heading for, but he's not even paying attention to the truck over there.
That's back
now he's almost in his way. Jesus. I don't know what he's looking for.
You already hit him once.
This guy just hit the truck, that off-colored truck right there. He just hit him. Just a little bit ago.
When the first time when he came back.
Now he's a little farther over. Yeah, the first time he backed up, he hit him. You can see the damage on the side of his trailer there. He's still not lined up good enough. I don't know.
The guy's yelling. Look, right beside us. The guy is screaming.
It's crazy.
Look, he can touch his trailer. Oh, so what does he do? He just moves. Look, he's trying to move his mirror.
Yeah, the guy's trying to pull his mirror in so he don't hit it again. He already hit him once.
I don't know why he has his hand there, because it gets his hand in there.
Yeah, they're gonna smash his fingers.
Jeez, that wouldn't be smart either.
Maybe he's trying for a workman's comp. I don't know. Yeah, that guy was going in down there. Why he pulled up this far, I have no idea. But
Oh my God.
and they keep coming in. They just keep coming in. I got a red light, but I don't think they've started loading me yet. Now he's got to get out and go talk to the guy because he done hit him. I'm gonna guess this guy's going beside me. I think that's the only door that's left open. Yeah, he's looking over there. Oh my.
Stressful. We tried to watch a show, but we couldn't get it either.
Yeah, he's going beside me. Keep cranking him, buddy. Keep cranking. Crank it more. More. You started a little early, but you're going to be alright. Because you'll at least be on your right side. That's pretty good right there. That's a pretty good job. Yeah, these doors right here are a little harder to get into because of those railroad tracks right there. So you kind of had to blindside a little bit. I had to. This guy was able to turn it around enough he didn't have to. By the time I got turned around up there, I was on the tracks and I still couldn't see my trailer or see the hole. So I had to pull up several times to get into this spot, which is what that guy down there should have done, was pull up several times to get in this spot. But instead, he chose to just keep going and he hit the guy. So, that's my worst. I wouldn't say fear. I just don't want to hit anybody and damage their truck. Have insurance claims. Like right now, I pay like $800 a month for insurance, and I want to keep it that way. last thing I want to do is hit somebody. If I got to pull up 20 times, I'm pulling up. I ain't gonna fool with it. I don't think he did too much damage to the guy, but I want to get out and take a look. It's because I'm nosy that way. We'll get back. And good morning, y'all. We are at the Petro in Gadsden, Alabama. It's off of I-59. Picked up yesterday at that paper facility. Rock 10 rolls of paper again. We arrived at that facility at 4 p.m. and left at 11:30. So I was in Georgia, Carterville, Georgia, to the north of Atlanta, and picked up in Stevens, Alabama, which is just south of the Tennessee-Alabama border. And so it's a little over 2 hours to get from Carterville to Stevens. So I arrived, I had about 2.5 hours on my driving and on my 14-hour clock. We arrived at the facility, checked in at the guard shack, and was told to go wait in line for a doc, which we did. We waited until it was probably 8:30. They got us in the dock, and they probably started loading us around 10 o'clock. Then we got the green light and got our paperwork and everything, and left that facility at 11:30. So we spent 7.5 hours at the shippers, waiting to get loaded. Now, hours of service regulations allow you to put yourself now, since September of last year, off duty if you're at the shipper or the receiver and you're waiting, you're idle, you're not doing anything, which we weren't. Just watching TV and playing on our phones. You can go off duty. You can even go into a sleeper berth, which is the same, really. So we spent most of that time off duty. You know, I had to move a few times, which put me back to driving just for a few minutes, but then off duty again. So by the time we left the facility, if you count the 2.5 hours that I spent getting there, roughly 2.5, and then the 7.5 hours I spent waiting to be loaded, that's 10 hours. And the reason that's significant is because once you go on duty for the day, you have 14 hours of service. You can spend 11 hours of that driving, and you can only spend 8 hours consecutive of that 14 hours driving before you have to take at least a half-hour break. So I'm 10 hours in on my 14-hour clock, and I'm 6 hours out from my delivery. So why that matters is because the facility that I'm delivering to closes at 3 p.m. So I leave the shipper at 11:30. I drive to the nearest truck stop, which is an hour. It's 12:30 when I get parked and go back to off duty to reset my 14-hour clock. So if you do the math, I shut down at 12:30 a.m. I need a 10-hour break, which means that I can't go back on duty or drive until 10:30 in the morning. So at 10:30 in the morning, I still can't make it to the receiver in 6 hours. So no matter what I did last night, I could have driven straight through. I still wouldn't have made it. Because I didn't have enough hours left. When I pulled in here, I only had 4 hours left. So I wouldn't have made it. And no matter when I stopped last night, the 10-hour reset made it impossible. Now, how I've been loaded in 4 hours, let's say 4 hours. I've been loaded by 8 p.m. I could have driven 3 hours until 11 p.m. I could have taken my 10-hour break. My clock would reset at 9 a.m. And I would have had 6 hours to make a 3-hour drive. 3 to 4 hour drive. So TQL called this morning, and they knew. They not only do they track, they track you the entire time over your phone where you're at, but they're calling you to see how things are going. They called once at 8:30, and I'm like, I just got in the door, and they're like, oh my. And of course they're in, well, keep us updated. So we did. I mean, we updated when we left, so they knew it was going to be impossible. They called this morning and asked me for my ETA, and I said tomorrow morning. Okay, that's fine. Just keep us updated. Which, that's nice on the broker side, but that's bad for me because I should have been able to deliver today sometime around noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and then I could have potentially gotten under another load for today and delivered Thursday, Friday. Now I can't book another load until Thursday morning. So it cost me money. But the shippers don't care. They're gonna pay detention $40 an hour maybe, if I'm lucky, for 4 hours. So it costs them, $160 to force me to sit there for 8 hours. That's just not, to me, that's not a significant amount to change behavior of the shippers or the receivers. To me, that amount ought to be around $200 an hour, and it should be paid after 2 hours of sitting. So if you're on time, and I'll get back to on time in a minute. If your company is so mismanaged that you load trucks on a first come, first served basis, and you're loading 40 or 50 trucks a day, which is what this paper company is doing, then that's on you, and you should have to pay for that. You should have to pay for my time. If you want to run as first come, first serve, not set up appointments, then after I'm there 2 hours, you should start paying me. And it should be a significant amount of money, not $40. It should be $200. And I wouldn't care if they paid me $100 and they paid $100 to some road program or homeless program or feed the children's program or Truckers Against Trafficking. Donate the money to that. The point being, if a shipper or receiver delays the driver for more than 2 hours, there should be a severe penalty. That's the only way to make it stop. Now, they don't care right now. Shippers and receivers, the bigger the company, the less they care. But, that's cost me at least $500, potentially $1,000 is what I can earn in a day. And to have to sit on this load an extra day because they didn't get me loaded on time, that's not right. Anyone that thinks it is, I don't know, Jeff Bezos maybe. I don't know. Mark Zuckerberg. The rich people. But enough of my rant. I get tired of getting held so long by these shippers and receivers that it's much better to deal with a smaller company. They get you in and out quick. You can't always. Sometimes you got to take the loads that are in front of you that have a good rate. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here soon. I gotta pull around and fuel up. I am gonna try a fuel additive from Lucas. It's to help clean your entire system, including your DPF filters, because my truck's doing a regen just about every day now, and a lot of that's because of the prolonged idling we've been doing. But I'm gonna buy that treatment. I'll let you know how it works. I'm not a treatment kind of guy. I think there's only one way to fix things, and that's to fix them right. But if this can help me clear out just a little bit until we get home and I can have service performed on the truck, that'll help. But I'll let you know how it works out. But we're going to get fueled up and get down the road. We got to get to Florida today so we can deliver in the morning. So if we see anything exciting, we'll come back.